Himes Body Shop, Good Neighbor Pharmacy, DOE Danville Office Equipment, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, The Parthenon Greek, American Eats, Shelter Insurance, Cindy Lanham, Agent, Monticello Banking Company, Lexington Ice Center, McDonald's Restaurant, Ephraim McDowell Health, Remax of Danville, Tammy Carr Agent, Goldie Financial, Johnson Pullman Insurance Agency, Hardee's Restaurant, Mountain Harbor Inn, Papa's Truck Stop and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's Stewart Powell Ford Sweet 16 game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network.
In the mid-'90s, a group of parents got together, said they wanted to do something different for their kids, start a Christian school in Danville, Kentucky. They started with 12 students. And now, about 30 years later, the DCA Lady Warriors find themselves in their second straight Sweet 16 in the KHSA Girls Basketball Tournament. Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland courtside from Rupp Arena as the DCA Lady Warriors are in action. 25 wins on the season and now entering the most important stretch of basketball of the season. We've said it in the district tournament, that first district tournament game, most important game of the year. Then you make it to the region tournament, most important game of the year in the quarterfinals and semifinals and championship. And now here they are, the most important game of the year, round one, trying to beat a Davis County team that has never been to the Sweet 16 tournament in school history on the girls' side. DCA obviously went last year. They lost to Cooper in that first round battle, so DCA looking for their first win. Going to be a fun one tonight, DCA and Davis County.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's when you get to playoffs, it's, hey, this is the most important. Well, this is the most important one until you get to the next one. And then that's the most important one. And it just keeps going. So now, like, this is kind of the pinnacle that they, the girls are here at Sweet 16 after winning the 12th region. Really, pretty impressive fashion.
Yeah, handily, yeah.
Yeah, and so they, they're just here with this Davis. And the girls, at least they've been here once, so they kind of know what to expect somewhat, more than what you and I do. And, but yeah, so it's going to be a really fun game and really excited to see how they handle this.
Davis County, the third region champion. They're led by their head coach, Natalie Payne, a former Apollo Eagles player. Second year as Davis County head coach. They, out of anybody, probably made the most improbable run to the state tournament of any of the Sweet 16 qualifying teams, beating three teams in the region tournament who they had lost to earlier in the year, including Owensboro Catholic, who they lost to not once, not twice, but three times in the regular season, including the district championship that third time, and then beating them the fourth time to get to the Sweet 16. So it's a Davis County team who I think kind of comes in feeling like, Tim, they're probably playing with house money, right? Like a team, you look at the third region, Owensboro Catholic was the favorite to win the third region, and they got beat by this team right here in the region championship when no one thought this team was going to be here. So Davis County's here saying, hey, we're punching up. We're kind of shooting for the stars. Let's see what happens here tonight, taking on a very talented DCA team. We are 20 minutes away from tip-off between DCA and Davis County. We'll step aside, come back, and after this quick 3-minute break, we'll talk with DCA girls basketball coach Billy Inman live on the pregame show in the KHSAA Girls Sweet 16. It's brought to you by Stewart Powell Ford Mazda in Danville.
At Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stewart Powell, we make it easy. Stewart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stewartpowell.com.
Papa's Quick Stop, number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane. The former Bluegrass Truck Stop has been completely remodeled. Open 24/7 under new ownership and management. Serving mouth-watering broaster chicken and delicious Hunt's Brothers Pizza. Call ahead. They'll have it ready to pick up 24/7 at 859-209-2400. Ask to see Thomas or LaRonda, and they will tell you how you can get 8 to 13 cents per gallon off, less than what the sign says on your DSL needs. Papa's Quick Stop, number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane, is your one-stop shop for truckers and travelers.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Joined by DCA Lady Warrior head coach Billy Inman as his team. The DCA Lady Warriors set to take on the Davis County Lady Panthers tonight in the first round of the girls' Sweet 16 tournament. Our coverage presented by our title sponsor, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. And Coach Inman, appreciate you being on here this evening. Let's talk about this Davis County team who may have had one of the more improbable runs to make this Sweet 16 tournament than any team that has qualified for the Sweet 16. A Davis County team that beat 3 teams in the third region tournament that they had all lost to in the regular season, including Owensboro Catholic, who they lost to 3 times in the regular season. But the 4th time was the charm for Davis County. It's a team that comes in now with a lot of confidence, and they're a dangerous team out of this third region.
It really is. Joe, they're well coached. Their coach has been there before with a different school, and so very, very well coached. But the thing that sticks out to me is that they're the best 3-point shooting team in the still left in the Sweet 16. Most of them are shooting above. All of them are shooting above. All the starters are shooting above 35%. A lot of them are shooting over 40% from the 3-point line, and they're shooting over 75% from the free throw line as a team. So got a real challenge today. It's a little bit of a matchup issue for us, but hopefully we can create some matchup issues ourselves.
Yeah, that was one thing I noticed, Coach, is how good of a shooting team this Davis County team is. As you mentioned, they're up near 40% as a team from 3-point range and 75% from the free throw line. This is a team that can fill it up from deep.
Yes, we've got our work cut out for us, and I feel like that I've prepared them as much as possible with film and everything else, but it's a whole nother deal when the ball gets tipped up, that's for sure.
Again, this Davis County team, third region champs. Probably not surprising for our listeners to know this is the first ever matchup between you all and Davis County, just considering the distance between the two schools. It is not, however, the first time that you all have played a third region team. You played Edmonson County 2 years ago, also played Owensboro Catholic last year in the All-A tournament, and Davis County has played some 12th region teams as well over the past 4 or 5 years. How does it, Coach, work when you go against a team from a different region where just the style of basketball may be different with what you're used to seeing in the 12th region?
Well, it definitely is different. The third region has a lot of guard play, a lot of pressing, physical guard play, and obviously a lot of shooting of the three. So, it's really hard to prepare for a team like that. But film is a big thing for us, and then we have a great group of bench players that do a great job of getting us ready for these games. And obviously we could never win without them. So we're just super thankful.
I think, Coach, without a doubt, at least in my mind, you are playing your best offensive basketball of the year coming into the Sweet 16. Over your last 9 games, you scored 70 or more in 6 of those 9. One of the ones that you did not score 70-plus points in was that region championship game where you probably could have had you kept the starters in, but the game was out of hand and both teams made substitutions. And so in terms of the offense that you have been able to implement and that we've seen for DCA, how much of that just goes into the fact where Alea Quisenberry is now getting more comfortable with Grace Boog? Well, of course, Grace was injured to begin the year, and seeing kind of that relationship blossom between Grace and Alea.
Well, first of all, praise God for that. Those are great statistics. I want to say honestly, we just tried to refocus, make God the center of all this, and also really, really focus on the encouragement in practice, in games of each other. And I think that really, I think when you do that and it's sincere, in that there's something very freeing about shooting a shot, knowing that your teammates are not going to be frustrated if you miss. They know their coaches are going to be frustrated if you miss, and they can just let it all hang out. And I think obviously getting Alea and Davey just get to play with each other a lot more obviously helps. But I think the main thing is, we talked a lot about just making sure Christ is the center of everything and making sure that we react to our teammates like that and just encouraging of each other. And I think that has to do with it the most, honestly.
Yeah. How freeing as well is it for players like Paisley and Grace in the corner to know that when they shoot and if they miss, there's a good chance that one of their players is going to get an offensive rebound down low, too, with Grace and Amari Blackford down there. It kind of makes them play looser, too, right? They know they got the freedom. Hey, if we miss, there's a chance there's an offensive putback down low.
That's exactly right. I tell them all the time, as long as I'm breathing, you keep shooting. Because a lot of times, like you say, that missed shot is as good as an assist. Because Maury, Baby, Alea, they're all going and crashing those boards, and what a blessing that is. Just what an advantage it is to be able to have that. And I think they're all playing very free, and they should. I tell them all the time. As Christians, we already know how this thing ends. You need to live like that. You need to play like it. Be fearless. There's nothing to be afraid of out there.
DCA Lady Warriors head coach Billy Emmons joining us this evening as DCA and Davis County take on each other head-to-head in the final game of the girls' Sweet 16 first round. Winner plays tomorrow at 5:45 in the afternoon. And we'll have that tip-off coming up tonight at 8:30. More conversation with DCA Lady Warriors coach Billy Emmons is coming up after this quick break right here on the Hometown Radio Network.
Are you shopping for a new tax professional for your farm, LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit? This is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. At the Danville location, we have IRS-enrolled agents and certified business specialists that are uniquely trained to help with any complex tax situation. We're open all year and offer in-person or virtual appointments, as well as drop-off and pick-up to meet your needs. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
At Monticello Bank, helping your business thrive is our business. We offer a variety of products designed to make banking easier. Whether your company is large or small, you can count on us to provide accounts, loans, and other services built around the way you do business, including e-deposit, our remote deposit capture system, and merchant processing. Speak with one of our representatives and let us help you solve your business financial needs today. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, on the Danville Bypass.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
The Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex is fun for everyone. They strive to create a Christ-like atmosphere that's safe, clean, and fun. They offer 2 indoor ice rinks, 3 gymnasiums, and 54 holes of outdoor biblical miniature golf. Celebrate the kid's next birthday at the Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex and includes ice skating, gym rental, and mini golf. For complete details on everything they have to offer, Facebook them at Lexington Ice Center. Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex, 560 Eureka Springs Drive. They're fun all.
Danville Dealmaker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 25 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $349 a month for 24 months. $54.99 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M25188. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
A winning combination, McDonald's and Danville Christian Academy. All that rooting on the Warriors has got you hungry, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get full. At McDonald's, $5 is all you need. Pick a McDouble, McChicken, or a hot and spicy McChicken. You also get a 4-piece chicken McNugget, small fries, and a small drink, all for just $5. If basketball had a 5-point shot, this would be it. The $5 meal deal at McDonald's of Danville and Harrisburg, where they're rooting on DCA in the Sweet 16 tournament. Danville Christian Academy Lady Warrior head coach Billy Inman joins us as we continue our interview prior to pregame tip-off between DCA and Davis County in this first-round Sweet 16 game. And Coach Inman, going back to last year when DCA played Cooper in the first round of the state tournament, the rest of the state found out what we've known for a long time, and that's that Grace Boog was one of the best players on the floor. And not just on the floor, but in the entire state of Kentucky. How do you think now, looking at this tournament, she handles knowing coming in that Davis County is going to want to stop number 23, and then using that as well, that the point of this was her coming out party last year. There are other players in your team as well who could catch some eyes at this Sweet 16 too. So how does she handle the expectations? How do the other players handle the expectations of the state tournament?
Yeah, it was a big kind of starting off point last year. Now at this point, she. Her future is secured. She's got her contract. She's got her scholarship. She's got all that. So, I see her just being able to go out and play free. And the great thing of it is Grace is a great teammate. And, the main thing with her is let's go out and win a ball game. And so, like you said the other day, which was just an unbelievable statistic, when over 3 of the players are in double digits, were undefeated.
17-0.
Yeah, 17-0. And so, I think the focus is there. One thing I always say, if you glorify God, your effort and your attitude, all that other stuff takes care of itself. The wins take care of themselves. The stats take care of themselves. You don't have to worry about anything. If you keep the Lord the main thing, keep Lord focused as the center, those things will just take care of themselves. And I pray that our girls just continue to do that, and then the other stuff will be just fine. You all play at 8:30 tonight. It's the nightcap, late game for you all. How do you spend your day today getting prepared and getting the girls, getting them to eat and rest up and all that? What's your day's activities look like? We're going to go down to Rupp Arena. We're going to watch this first game with Sacred Heart and just take that in. And then after that, we're going to go back. We're going to go to the motel room, get settled in there, and then get back to Rupp Arena and go have a big time. Hopefully, win our first game with Rupp. Yes, yeah. What do you think the DCA Warrior Nation turnout's going to look like tonight? Is the entire school, all parents, grandparents? I mean, I haven't seen a team travel quite like DCA. We know that obviously it's a small school, but everybody comes out for the game. So, what do you think the Warrior Nation turnout's going to look like tonight? Well, I think it's going to be great. I really do. I think it was. I was amazed the last time we were here. I'm glad it's kind of a later game, so everybody has a chance to come if they want to. And they've already canceled school tomorrow, so nobody has to worry about getting up early in the morning and going to school the next day. And so praise God, this is something that hopefully we're going to all experience together as Warrior family, Warrior Nation, and it just be something special.
Danville Christian Academy Lady Warrior head coach Billy Inman, DCA Davis County. Tip-off is coming up here on the Hometown Radio Network. Coach Billy Inman, Coach, we appreciate you being on as we get geared up for this game. Good luck tonight against Davis County, and we'll talk later, okay?
Thanks so much, Joe. Thanks for everything you do.
Yes, sir, Coach. You too. More pregame action between DCA and Davis County in the Girls Sweet 16 tournament presented by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
At Ephraim McDowell Health, we understand that a medical procedure shouldn't mean leaving behind the little moments that matter most. That's why we bring advanced care right to your community. Because healing isn't just about procedures, it's about being surrounded by the life you've built and the ones who know you best. Ephraim McDowell Health, rooted in community, focused on health. Discover care that keeps you close to home. Visit us today at emhealth.org.
With a limited number of homes on the current U.S. market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. Thank goodness for Tammy Carr's RE/MAX Elite Realty of Danville. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed and want someone to take the wheel, or you have it covered and just need a second opinion, you can rest assured Tammy Carr of RE/MAX Elite Realty is the right agent for any level of service in any market condition. When buying or selling, call Tammy at 859-245-1165.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as the #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture your favorite Blizzard treat, but this one is being held by someone very special. RE, our Children's Miracle Network Hospitals champion.
Hi!
Miracle Treat Day is Thursday, July 25th. $1 or more of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital and kids like RE. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way.
Support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day, Thursday, July 25th.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, they believe independence works better together. That's why they partnered with Keystone. Keystone strengthens the agency with industry expertise, relationships, and additional resources that help them better safeguard livelihoods, bolster businesses, and fortify communities, all while remaining locally owned. While working with you, you get the best of both worlds. Natural resources locally sourced. John Funkhauser says, "Good luck, DCA Warriors. Bring home state titles." Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7, Monday through Saturday.
Hungry for some Lenten meal specials?
Hi, this is Jimmy letting you know about some of our seafood options, including grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, grilled shrimp, or you can do a combo with grilled tilapia and shrimp, fried jumbo shrimp, hand-battered cod, our delicious hand-battered cod sandwich with fresh French fries. As always, we only use fresh ingredients made to order. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center.
Dine take out fresh from our family.
Cindy Lanham is proud to serve you as your shelter insurance agent in Lancaster. She can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Cindy offers auto, home, life, renters, personal articles, insurance, business insurance, ATV insurance, boat, motorcycle, RV insurance, and farm insurance. Feel free to give Cindy a call and discuss your insurance options today at 859-792-6330. She's located in her new location, 100 North Paulding Street, Lancaster.
Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland. We are courtside at Rupp Arena, home of the Kentucky Wildcats. And for the next 4 days or so, home of the KHSA Girls Sweet 16. We've got DCA as the home team in your scoreboard for tonight's game. They're in their home white tops with the Warriors in navy blue across the chest. The numbers on the front in black and navy blue as well. Davis County, the visitors in their road uniforms, the road reds, red tops and red shorts to match the white Davis across the chest and the white numbers in the front and back. Funny, it was actually Davis County who the 12th region champ in the girls fast pitch softball tournament last year played. That was Mercer County. And with my wife being from Hancock County, I have my brother-in-law and sister-in-law who live in Davis County. There was some discussion. How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it Davies? Do you pronounce it Davis? I have it on good faith from the people who live in Davis County that it's pronounced Davis County. So we're going to pronounce it Davis County for tonight's broadcast. Starting lineups for DCA, the same starting five we've seen the entire year. It's Paisley Metz at one guard spot at 14.3 points per game. Alea Quisenberry, who do most of the ball handling for DCA tonight, at 13.6 points per game. Grace Meyer at one guard spot as well, 6.1 a game from the two forwards down low who gobble up rebounds. Amari Blackford at one forward spot, 11.6, 10.9 rebounds per game. And then Grace Bugwa, who this was her coming out party last year. She came out, everybody kind of, well, who is this girl? Committed to Liberty University. By the time it was said and done, DCA lost to Cooper, but everybody knew who Grace Bugwa was that follows girls basketball in the state of Kentucky.
And Liberty lost Grace.
Yes.
Because then she went. She caught the eye of a lot of schools, a lot of places. And the one that kind of won the, Grace Bugwa
sweepstakes,
thank you, was the Louisville Cardinals, and we've seen the Louisville coach already be at the region looking at them. Now, she grabs a lot of attention because she's, like I said, she led the state her freshman, sophomore, junior year in rebound. She probably would have done it this year if she hadn't hurt herself. But, so it's going to be an encore for her.
Right now, Paisley Metz and Grace Meyer stand at midcourt. They're doing the starting lineups player by player, so they're rotating back and forth between Davis County side and DCA side. Alea Quisenberry getting announced right now. I'm really impressed, Tim, and I thought DCA would bring a good crowd, but they brought a really good crowd tonight. Yeah. In fact, they sit behind us, and basically the entire section behind us from the first row back maybe 25 rows or so is filled up, so much so that DCA also has fans on the other side where many of the Davis County fans sit. So it is a good night for high school basketball here on the hallowed grounds of Rupp Arena, DCA and Davis County. DCA 25-7, the 12th region champions. Davis County 21-12, the 3rd region champions. Billy Inman, head coach of DCA. We do sit on the side closer to DCA's bench. We sit 3 rows back. There are a couple of blind spots from where we sit. We sit on the back row here on press row, courtside at Rupp Arena, but there are 3 rows, kind of step-down rows, and so far right corner on Davis County's side. Going to be tough to see in that corner. Besides that, I think we're kind of good to go here for tonight's broadcast. So we'll do our best in passes that are swung in the far right corner to give you what we think happened, and obviously having to watch the officials as well. Speaking of the officials, there are 3 of them. There's one alternate as well. Officials for tonight's game: Brooke Shoulders, Lynn Gilbert, and Tyler Smith. The alternate is Scott Kendall. One of the biggest teams in this KHSA Sweet 16, Davis County, 1,758 students. DCA, the smallest school in the Sweet 16, 83 students in their high school, and they find themselves in this KHSA Sweet 16 for the 2nd consecutive year. It's Grace Bugwa who will jump in midcourt against Zoe Bean, who is undersized but is a phenomenal rebounder. Averaged nearly 10 rebounds per game. She had a massive rebounding game in that 3rd region championship win over Owensboro Catholic. The only difference in tonight's broadcast as well is that there's going to be media timeouts under 3 minutes to go. In the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarters, they will take a 2-minute media timeout. And I was told by Mike Marcy, if a team wants to drain the clock, spend the entire 3 minutes, and there's no dead ball action, for them to call the media timeout, they will take it first dead ball in the 4th quarter. So they're going to get those media timeouts in regardless of what happens. Tip is just about in the air. Bean and Bugwa jump at midcourt, controlled by DCA. And we are underway for state tournament basketball on the hometown radio network. Quisenberry, right hand, takes it off the glass. Good for Alea Quisenberry. What a jetting start for DCA. Quisenberry quickly on the right block, and DCA leads it 2-0. On the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard, you're listening to live KHSA Sweet 16 action Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Mazda. Zoe Bean has the basketball. Left-hand side, goes top of the circle. That is Molly Hancock. Hancock, couple of jab steps in. She'll swing it left side, near side to us to Riley Hayden. Up top to Kennedy Lane. That's Davis County's leading scorer at 18.4 a game. Lane hands it back off to Hancock. Back over to Bean. Bean bounce pass back to Hancock as DCA playing good zone defense here early on. Right-hand side, Davis County's Lane has the basketball. Step back, fakes a three, goes to the free throw line to Hancock. Hancock doesn't want to take the dribble. Instead, hands it off to Riley Hayden. This is a very good three-point shooting team. Hayden, who has the basketball right now, 47% from deep. And I'm sure they want to take a ton of them, so DCA out pressuring near the three-point line. Left corner, it's Lane, that's Hayden who has the basketball. Met by Paisley Metz. They swing it right-hand side where it's taken by Bean. Bean, one dribble cut off by Quisenberry in the right-hand corner. Free throw line, jump shot, good. Well, Bean just kind of worked her way in, and DCA didn't pick her up when she hit the paint. And Zoe Bean, 14.2, 9.3 a game, has the first two for Davis County. Here's Quisenberry, left-hand side of the circle, has the basketball, gets a screen right-hand side from Blackford. She'll work right hand, lobs it down low to Bugwa, makes the catch, turns around, follow-away jumper, count it for Grace Bugwa. The DCA quickly 2 for 2 from the field early on in this game. They lead it 4-2 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Davis County has the basketball, left-hand side. Lily Hoagland has it. She fires up a left wing three, way off. Rebound off the backboard, comes out to Bean. It was such a poorly missed shot. Bean had the best angle at it. Top of the circle, Hancock hands it back off to Lane. Lane, screen left-hand side from Hancock. She hesitates, drives in, pulls up. Blackford's there. Back over to Hancock, left wing, turns around, hands it off to Bean. Bean, right-hand dribble, backing down on Quisenberry. Stops, is cut off by Quisenberry on the right block. Kicks it back up top to Lane. Has Blackford and Meyer out there as well. 4-2, DCA leads with 5:43 to play in this first quarter on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Right wing three, no good. Bean sprints towards the basketball, and Bugwa doesn't block around, gets the rebound. They go up top, Lane, hop step on the right block. Met and tied up by Amari Blackford. And possession arrow will keep it with Davis County. Good active defense so far here by DCA. And they know they got to work through screens. They cannot get lost on screens or work behind them around the perimeter because this Davis County team, an unbelievably good shooting team. They're the best three-point shooting team left in the Sweet 16. You heard Coach Inman say that pregame, nearly 40% from deep when they're shooting from three-point range. In fact, their team percentage is better than Paisley Metz's individual percentage, and she's the best on DCA's team percentage-wise. Lane straight on three, misses, and Bugwa grabs the rebound for DCA. Bumped by Bean, but no foul call, and Bugwa will swing it over to her senior point guard, Alea Quisenberry, in the front court with the basketball. She's left of the circle, looking down low for Bugwa. Turns around, Bean squares her up, goes back over to Blackford, right wing, down low to Bugwa. Turn around, fall-away jumper, rolls around the rim, comes off, and Hancock has the rebound for Davis County. Hancock swings it over to Kennedy Lane. 4-2, DCA leads, 5 minutes to play in this first quarter of the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Ball knocked in the backcourt by DCA, and Lane will retreat and grab that basketball and bring it back into front court. Lane hands it off to Lily Hoagland. Hoagland between the legs, works it back up near midcourt. Quisenberry picks her up. They're about 35 feet away from the basket, deep in the right-hand side. Back up top to Bean. Bean, right-hand dribble, spins on Meyer. Step back, fall-away jumper, rolls around the rim, comes off. Bugwa snares the rebound for DCA. It's Bugwa's second, and she hands it off to Quisenberry. And as Quisenberry looks to her right-hand side, looking our direction, looks at head coach Billy Inman. Quisenberry takes it, cut off by Hancock. Steps back, down low to Bugwa. On the right block, she stops, kicks it back over to Blackford. Had a look at a straight-on three, but passes it up. Instead goes back to Quisenberry. Right hand, hesitation by Quisenberry, drives the right block, and she's fouled. Going up for a layup. Foul is on Molly Hancock. That's Hancock's first. And that is Davis County's first as well. And two free throws coming for Alea Quisenberry. And immediately, Tim, we're seeing DCA, Quisenberry, first possession of the game, 10 seconds in, take it herself. And I think that she realizes you may have, she's going to have the speed advantage basically anytime she's on the floor, but certainly tonight against Davis County. Abrams will check in. Nadia Abrams and Amari Blackford will check out for DCA.
Yeah, and this is the time for her to shine. And the one thing I've been noticing, too, is like I talked to one of the DCA coaches for it. The girls sometimes get mixed up on the lines, three-point lines. They stay out on the college one instead of going into the high school. So it's something to kind of watch to see how they set up tonight.
Briley Henry checks in for Davis County tonight. The junior averages just over 3 points per game. Second free throw by Quisenberry is good. She has three. of DCA's 5. Lady Warriors lead 5-2 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard with 4 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Hesitation by Lily Hoagland. She will work left-hand side, is cut off by Quisenberry, swings it over in the corner to Hancock. Hancock, they give her that three-pointer, but she does not want to take that. She's just a 37.5 three-point shooter. That's still a really good percentage. Three-pointer right-hand side, there is Hancock who takes it. She missed everything, but Henry has the rebound for Davis County and hands it off to Bean. Bean works on Meyer, stops, gets Meyer to blow by her. Her mid-range is good. So 2 buckets for Zoe Bean. Got Grace Meyer to bite on the pump fake and put one home. 5-4, DCA leads by 1. Quisenberry in the front court, cut off by Hancock. Swings it back left-hand side to Abrams. Abrams back up top to Quisenberry. Quisenberry stops, fires a straight-on 3. Count it! Like you said, Tim, this could be Quisenberry's time to shine. She's got 6 early points for DCA. It's Lady Warriors 8, Lady Panthers 4, with 3:10 to play in this first quarter on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Hoagland has the basketball up top, bounce pass to Bean, top of the circle. Near side, they come to Henry. Henry fakes the pass on the baseline, and we have a foul on DCA. It was Nadia Abrams trying to work through a screen and just sent Molly Hancock crashing down to the floor. Abrams picks up foul number 1. That is DCA's first as well. Amari Blackford will check back in, and Grace Meyer will check out. KHSA Sweet 16 action here on the Hometown Radio Network, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, the title sponsor of our KHSA Sweet 16 DCA action. Inbound pass comes to Hoagland near midcourt. Hoagland right-hand dribble. Quisenberry a couple of steps off of her. Left wing, they go to Hancock. Hancock just does not want to take that 3, as Grace Bugel gives her about 10 feet or so to take it if she wants it. Back up top, they hand it off to Kennedy Lane. Lane fires a long 2-point jumper. No good, actually hits nothing. Bounces on the baseline, and DCA will take over. And that is our media timeout with 2:46 to play. It's DCA 8, Davis County 4 on the Hometown Radio Network. Back in 2 minutes. With a limited number of homes on the current U.S. market, you need an agent with the right connection, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. Thank goodness for Tammy Carr's RE/MAX Elite Realty of Danville. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed and want someone to take the wheel, or you have it covered and just need a second opinion, you can rest assured Tammy Carr of RE/MAX Elite Realty is the right agent for any level of service in any market condition. When buying or selling, call Tammy at 859-245-1165.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Start your day the Hardee's way by mixing and matching these specials. You'll enjoy an order of biscuits and gravy, or get a steak biscuit, or get a sausage and egg biscuit. Choose any two for just $5. When it's time for lunch, I have a hunch you'll love these great values. Mix and match a hot ham and cheese, or a double cheeseburger, or a chicken tender wrap, or a chili dog. Mix and match any two, and that includes fries and a drink for just $5.99. Hardee's, Shelby Street, Junction City. It tastes like America.
DCA 8, Davis County 4. Lady Warriors so far 3 for 4 from the field. Lady Panthers just 2 for 8. It's DCA basketball. And now the Lady Panthers put a little full court press on. They hand it off to Quisenberry. Quisenberry in the front court. Crossover right hand all the way. Partially blocked by Hancock. She missed the shot, but Bugla has the rebound and backs it back up in the right-hand corner. She fires a right corner 3. Way short. Rebound taken by Abrams, who's fouled in the putback. So 3 chances for DCA. Nadia Abrams will get a pair of free throws. Foul on Davis County is going to be on number 2. That's Lily Hoagland. That's Hoagland's first. And 2 coming for Nadia Abrams.
I like the decision of Bugua there. She got the rebound. Instead of going back up because it's very congested, she pulled it back out the three-point line and reset everything.
First free throw for Abrams is no good, well short. Talking with Coach Inman after DCA won the 12th Region Championship over Rockcastle County on Saturday, he had high praise for Nadia Abrams, talking about how she's so good defensively, and oftentimes they put her on the other team's best player. Second free throw by Abrams, also no good. She missed them both, and the rebound's chased down by Lily Hoagland. So DCA leaves some points on the board there. It's 8-4. Lady Warriors lead with 2:20 to play. Bean has the basketball deep on the right side. They go in the corner over to Hancock. And Bugua again gives her a ton of space. Hancock back up top to Henry with Metz on her. Metz has been quiet so far tonight. Back to Hancock. Bounce pass down low, looking for Lane. Pass is out of bounds. Will go to DCA. Officials had to look at each other first, make sure you're on the same page, that wanted to make sure DCA didn't kick the ball out or something of that matter, but they did not. And DCA will bring Grace Meyer back in, and Amari Blackford will check out. Davis County 21-12. Natalie Payne is the Davis County head coach. She's a former Apollo Eagles player. Played at Apollo, coached at Apollo, and also played at WKU as well. She's actually Apollo's all-time leading scorer on the high school level. Abrams in the front court goes to Quisenberry. She'll drive left hand. Lost the basketball going up. It's out of bounds. Will stay with DCA. When you talk about being Apollo's all-time leading scorer, that is a feat in and of itself, because one of the all-time great high school basketball players played at Apollo High School. And, of course, Rex Chapman. And great player here at UK as well. But it's Natalie Payne who has the all-time Apollo scoring record. Right corner, Meyer thinks about a three. Goes down low to Bugua. Good entry pass. Bugua off the glass and good. Great pass by Grace Meyer. Bugua made the catch in one motion, went up and off the window. It's a Whitaker bank shot, and it's 10-4. DCA's biggest lead is now up to 6 with 1:35 to play here in this first quarter. Left-hand side, Briley Henry has the basketball. Metz picks her up. One dribble, swings it over on the right side to Molly Hancock. Hancock kicks it over, far side, threw it out of bounds. She was thinking that Kennedy Lane was going to set up camp in the left corner, and Lane went blitzing and breaking back towards the basket, and the pass sailed where Lane wasn't. So an unforced turnover. DCA will take over. They go Lady Warriors from Linex of Danville. They're on Stanford Road, rooting on the Lady Warriors as they go for a Sweet 16 Girls State Championship. Go Lady Warriors from your home of truck bed accessories and truck liners, Linex in Danville. Alea Quisenberry, top of the circle, screen right-hand side from Blackford, lobs it down low to Bugua. Back to the basket, fall-away jumper, misses. Left-hand side rebound comes out to Davis County, and it's Lily Hoagland who has it. Hoagland hesitates, left-hand drive, cut off by Quisenberry on the block, spins, and tries to leave it for Lane. She finally finds Lane around the screen. Her shot's blocked away by Blackford, and DCA has the basketball. Blackford blocked it, and then on one bounce took the rebound as well. She turns around, hands it off to Alea Quisenberry under a minute to play. On the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Bugua straight on three. That one misses right-hand side. Battle for the rebound taken by Blackford, who puts it up and in. First points for Amari Blackford in this one. DCA owning the offensive glass right now. That's their third one here in the first quarter. It's 12-4. DCA by 8. Hoagland has the basketball. Stands on the UK logo at midcourt. Left-hand dribble goes to Henry. Metz knocks the pass away. It's out of bounds. Goes to DCA. Henry and Metz battling for the basketball. Henry's glasses got taken off as well as she battled Metz for the basketball. Blackford checks out. Meyer checks in. And with 27.1 to play, it's DCA basketball. We'll see if they hold for the final shot here. Lady Warriors shooting 50% from the field. Davis County just 2 for 9 in this first quarter. Quisenberry up top to Bugua. Hands it back off to Alea. She'll drive. Right hand. Gets by Hoagland. Lays it up and in. No, she missed it. Fell off the front of the rim. And rebound comes out to Beam. That one looked like it was going home and fell off the front of the rim. Beam up the court. Right corner. 3 by Hayden. Wide open. Misses. Left side rebound taken by Henry, though, who sets up camp for Davis County. Swings it back over to Hayden. Hayden, right corner 3. That one's short. Rebound taken by Abrams. We played 1 quarter of basketball. DCA 12, Henry County 4 on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Second quarter is coming up on 103.9 FM, WHIR.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. If you have a business, we know you didn't start that business to do taxes. Good thing we did. At the Danville H&R Block, we have 5 small business certified tax pros uniquely trained to help you get every deduction and credit your business deserves. With an average of 28 years of experience, our small business certified tax pros have seen it all. Give us a call at 859-236-3281, 859-236-3281, or stop by the office at 216 Brent Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darian Ransell at the Barbershop. in Harrodsburg, next to Casey's. Today's Bluegrass Tuesday, we're going to feature Blue Moon Rising, and features Bergen's own Justin Jenkins on the banjo, this old Martin box.
DCA 12, Davis County 4, doing relay races here in between quarters. A couple of students going head-to-head in this relay race. DCA 5 for 11 from the field in the first quarter, 1 for 3 from three-point range. Just 1 of 4, though, from the free throw line. Davis County 2 for 11, 0 for 5 from deep. Here we are talking about how good of a three-point shooting team there are. They haven't hit one from deep yet, and they have turned the ball over 3 times. DCA has not turned it over once, and all those are good ingredients for DCA to take a 12-4 lead here to begin the second quarter. DCA Lady Warriors being cheered on by the Nutrition Center in Danville. Local foods, herbs, vitamins, and groceries from your local store, rooting on your local team. Go Lady Warriors from the Nutrition Center in Danville. DCA 12, Davis County 4, and they got to make sure they do their full 2-minute break in between quarters. It is going to be DCA basketball to begin this second quarter of play. Courtside alongside Tim Holland, I'm Joe Mathis, and the Stewart Powell Ford Sweet 16 tournament coverage right here at Rupp Arena as DCA looks to win their first ever state tournament girls basketball game. The boys will play on March the 26th. DCA becoming the first team in the 12th region since the 2015-2016 Mercer County Titans and Lady Titans to sweep the 12th region. Quisenberry drives in, poked away by Hoagland, gets it back, goes to Metz. Metz swings it up top to Bugwa, who hands it back off to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry had 6 in that first quarter. Step back, fakes a 3, goes to Meyer, left corner, good look at a 3, good! Grace Meyer hits from the left-hand corner. It's all DCA early in this one. 15-4. Lady Warriors lead by 11. Just underway here in the second quarter. Hoagland hesitates. Cut off left-hand side by Quisenberry. Down low to Bean. Bean with Meyer on her. One dribble kicks it back over to Henry on the right-hand side. Henry makes a leaping catch on the basketball and will cross over, work left hand nearest to us and near DCA's bench. Hands it off to Hoagland around the screen. Quisenberry picks her up back to Henry in the left-hand corner. Bugwa on her. Bounce pass over to Bean. Back to Henry. Fakes the left corner 3, 1 step in, fires a mid-range, rolls around the rim, and Grace Bugwa has a one-hand rebound. For Grace, it is rebound number 4. Hands it off to Alea Quisenberry in the front court slowly. Left of the circle, goes down low to Bugwa on the left block, working on Bean. Shoulder into Bean, spins to her left, lays it up, missed the hook. Rebound taken by Zoe Bean, who had a 21-rebound game in the region championship win over Owensboro Catholic. Henry has the basketball, picks up her dribble after one dribble on the right wing. She's stuck and has nowhere to go. Now kicks it up top to Hoagland. Quisenberry chasing Hoagland all around the court. Hoagland gets a screen, thinks about a jumper, goes back up top to Henry, who has an open 3 if she wants it. Spins with a pivot foot, does not want it, and instead hands it off to Zoe Bean. You almost feel like Davis County's almost getting gun shy from deep. They haven't made one yet. They're 0 for 6 over in the corner. Riley Hayden up top. There's another 3 by Henry. That one's no good. Back rim. Strong rebound. It's taken by Davis County as Hayden chased it down and hands it off to Hoagland. Billy Inman not happy about that. Hoagland to the free throw line. Her mid-range is good. Rolls off the front rim and goes home for Lily Hoagland, who has her first 2, averages 12.2 a game. Davis County has 3 players in double figures averaging this season. Kennedy Lane, Zoe Bean, and Lily Hoagland. Quisenberry down low to Bugwa, who spins to her left, lays it up, and it rolls around the rim and goes home for Grace Bugwa. That's too easy right there.
It is. I mean, they can do it all day long. They're allowing the entry ball to come in, and so, yeah, it's Grace's shot all day long if she wants it.
Yeah, there's no double team either. I think Davis County's going to learn real quickly. You're going to have to double team Grace Bugwa. Bean, top of the circle, long 2-point jumper, way off, and Grace Meyer snags a 2-hand rebound on that orange basketball for DCA, and Billy Inman wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Lady Warriors rolling early on in this one with 5:29 to play in the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA 17, Davis County 6. Back in 1 minute on 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
Fun and relaxing. The most beautiful beds of any inn in the world and an elegant world-class dining room. That's what you get at Mountain Harbor Inn Resort in the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. What else do you get? A view from your suite of the beautiful Douglas Lake, caressed by the Great Smoky Mountains, as well as a romantic sunset cruise. When you stay at Mountain Harbor Inn, you're staying at the best. Don't believe me? Let the rankings speak for themselves. Previously named the top 10 resort in the world and a member of the TripAdvisor Hall of Fame. Mountain Inn Resort on the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. Just a 3-hour drive south of Danville.
Thoroughbred Express Wash wants you to get ready for the race of a lifetime with your chance to win the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Full details coming March 17th. In the meantime, make sure your car looks good this spring with an unlimited membership from Thoroughbred Express Wash. Wash and dry, tires shine, wheel cleaner, high-powered vacuums, all-purpose cleaner spray, fresh microfiber towels, and more. Join the winner's circle and get Derby ready with Thoroughbred Express Wash. ThoroughbredExpressWash.com or Houstonville Road, Danville.
DCA 17, Davis County 6. Billy Inman, head coach of DCA, meeting with his squad right in front of us. We're probably about 15 feet away from Coach Inman, who has not been happy with some of the rebounding efforts, particularly defensively for DCA, where Davis County has already pulled down 5 offensive rebounds. Half of the rebounds are offensive rebounds so far, and he wants better at least blocking out on the defensive end when they're going for rebounds. But for Coach Inman, 114-42 overall record. DCA entered play of KHSA in the 2019-2020 season. When they did, Coach Inman said they had, I think it was something like 16 kids in the high school level. He said he went before the KHSA Board of Advisors or whatever to petition DCA to be able to play KHSA play. And he said there were more people on the advisory board than there were students in the high school. And he said there were kind of some chuckles, and he said, just give us 4 years. We're going to quadruple in size in 4 years. And they have certainly done that, find themselves here in their second consecutive state tournament with 83 kids enrolled in the DCA high school part. Davis County with 1,758 high school students. Major size difference. Bugwa down low to Blackford, who ropes on Henry off the glass with a right-hand hook and good for Amari Blackford.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you get Blackford deep in the paint like that, she's really hard to block out. I mean, it's not going to, and we found it, or Davis County found it out then.
19-6, DCA leads by 13 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Under 5 to play now in the second quarter. Hoagland works right hand, kicks it up top to Henry. Davis County has still yet to make a 3. They're 0 for 6 from deep. Henry hands the basketball. Thought she was going to hand it off to Hoagland. Instead, she keeps it herself. And now she picks up her dribble, still has nowhere to go. Up top, she goes to Lane. Davis County's leading scorer, who is scoreless so far in this basketball game. The junior averages 18.4 a game. She works right hand over Bugwa, throws one up off the window, and it's good. Kennedy Lane has her first 2. And the first points in about 5 minutes of action for Davis County. It's 19-8. DCA leads by 11 with 4:28 to play in this second quarter. Mari Blackford has the basketball at the free throw line. Swings it right wing over to Metz. Metz backs up top to Blackford. 3. Count it! Third 3 DCA's made in this game. Second one here in the second quarter. It's 22-8. DCA by 14, their biggest lead of the basketball game. Kennedy Lane has it, gets a screen left-hand side. Now she works back right hand. Blackford falls over Henry. Henry goes down. Blackford loses her feet. And in the meantime, Lane has nowhere to go with the basketball. Loses it. It comes out into front court where it's taken over by Hoagland. Hoagland back to Lane. Hop step of the paint over top of Bugwa and 1. But a floater from 7 or 8 feet away from the basket, almost a line drive shot, just bounced off the backboard, went home, didn't have any arc to it whatsoever. The foul is on Amari Blackford. That's Blackford's first, and that will give a 3-point opportunity for Kennedy Lane, who is trying to get things going for Davis County. This has been such a strange season for Davis County. We've said that, I feel like, so many times doing DCA games this year about the teams that they've played. And it kind of shows the roller coaster that a high school season can be. Lane's free throw is good. She has 5 now in this one. It's 22-11. DCA leads by 11 with 3:50 to play here in the second quarter. Bugwa has it. We'll talk about that Davis County season here in just a second. Our next break in action. Quisenberry in the front court with Hoagland on her. Such a good ball handler. Alea Quisenberry stops. Goes down low to Bugwa. Bugwa spins to her left. Now back to her right. 1 dribble off the glass. She missed it. She's fouled, though, on the floor. Foul is on Zoe Bean. That's Bean's first. Davis County started off the year 1-5 through their first 6 games. They were 3-7 through their first 10 games. That included a 5-game losing streak after winning their season opener. That's the longest losing streak in the Natalie Payne era at Davis County. Quisenberry, right-hand side, down low to Bugwa. Good catch on a lob. Lays it up, throws it up over her head. She missed the layup, but she's fouled. And a chance at free throws for Grace Bugwa. Foul is on Zoe Bean. That is her second. After starting off 3-7 through the first 10 games, Davis County went 18-5 over the last 23 games, including a 9-game win streak. Not only the longest winning streak in the Natalie Payne era. First free throw by Bugwa is good. Bugwa's got 7. but also the longest winning streak overall for Davis County since they won 9 straight to begin the 2015-2016 season. So the longest winning streak in a decade when they won 9 straight earlier this year. Second free throw by Bugwa is also good. Bugwa's got 8 in this one, and with 3:27 to play in this second quarter, Davis County wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. A full timeout for the Lady Panthers. It's DCA 24, Davis County 11. Back in 1 minute on 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office. We are also an authorized Savin dealer and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and fax with the most outstanding quality in the market. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street. Best of luck to the DCA Warriors.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
Danville Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $349 per month for 24 months. $6,053 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M25145. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Davis County 11 here with 3:27 to play in the first half. DCA leading by 13 over this third region team. DCA does have a little of experience playing third region teams. They're 1-1 all time versus third region teams. They lost to Owensboro Catholic last year, 71-44 in that All-A State tournament. They did, however, the year before that beat Edmondson County, a third region team, in the 6th game of the year in the 2022-23 season. Beat them 71-44 as a part of the Bankers Hardwood Classic played in Russell County. So they are 1-1 versus third region teams all time. Baseline drive by Lane, cut off by Nadia Abrams on the left side. And she swings it back over to Bean. Bean, hop step in the paint. Pump fakes, goes back up top to Mackenzie Elliott, who just checked in. Elliott goes back to Bean, gets a screen left-hand side. She'll hesitate, drive in, past Meyer, but met by Boog on a double team. Bean swings it back up top, looking for Hayden. Throws in the backcourt. It's a backcourt violation. No DCA player touched it, and with Metz pressuring Hayden to go after the basketball, Hayden had to go after it, because if not, Metz has a wide-open layup, grabbing the basketball, sprinting towards the other basket. And with 2:58 to play, that should be the media timeout. It is indeed. So Davis County gets the full timeout at the 3:27 mark. And now with 2:58 to play, we've hit the media timeout. It's DCA 24, Davis County 11 on the Sweet 16 Radio Network, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Back in 2 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
A winning combination. McDonald's and Danville Christian Academy. All that rooting on the Warriors has got you hungry, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get full. At McDonald's, $5 is all you need. Pick a McDouble, McChicken, or a hot and spicy McChicken. You also get a 4-piece chicken McNugget, small fries, and a small drink, all for just $5. If basketball had a 5-point shot, this would be it. The $5 meal deal at McDonald's of Danville and Harrisburg, where they're rooting on DCA in the Sweet 16 tournament.
Have you heard about Farmers National Bank's Teller On Demand service? I gave it a try, and I loved it. I simply touched the screen, talked with bank specialists live on screen, and they made it quick and easy. And the service even offers extended hours, 8 to 6 weekdays and 9 to 2 on Saturday. Teller On Demand is a quick and easy way to make withdrawals, deposits, or ask a question. Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
Water and electricity, two things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors, since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Blackford in the right block, spins, puts it up, missed it, puts it back up, missed it again, grabs it again off the backboard and good for Amari Blackford. 3 chances, and Amari's not going to let those go by. Amari Blackford has got 9 first-half points in this one, and it's DCA 26, Davis County 11. This is the biggest DCA lead of the basketball game. Kennedy Lane, right-hand side, works on Amari Blackford, gets a screen from Bean, and Blackford picks her up through that screen. DCA just not allowing Davis County to shoot threes. Mackenzie Elliott, left wing, hands it back off to Hoagland. Hoagland wants a 3, cannot work around the screen from Elliott, and Quisenberry fights through it, right wing. They go back over to Hayden. Hayden bounce pass to Elliott. Nobody on her, which that's not her shot. Swings it back over to Lane. Lane back to Elliott, top of the circle. Around the screen, hands it off to Bean. Bean, bounce pass, back up top to Elliott, hands it back off to Bean. Under 2 to play now. DCA by 15, 26-11 to a cutting Lane. Lane stops, down to Elliott on the baseline. Pass knocked away, taken by Quisenberry. It goes back to Blackford, who hands it back off to Quisenberry. And so Davis County spends about a minute on the clock, doesn't even get an offensive shot off, and DCA has it. Left corner, Meyer has it. Down low to Bugwa. Good entry pass, puts it up, partially blocked. I think Bugwa wanted a foul. There's no foul called, and Kennedy Lane has it for Davis County. Lane in transition, goes down low. Elliott's wide open, lays it up and in. Good find by Kennedy Lane. Mackenzie Elliott had snuck behind DCA's defense. She went up for a shot, did Lane, or at least appeared to go up for a shot. Dished it down low. Lane was wide open. It's 26-13. DCA by 13, 1:20 to play here in this first half. Quisenberry has it. Man-to-man defense here from the Davis County Lady Panthers. Winners of the third region. Bugwa around the screen. Sets up. 17-footer. No good. Meyer has the rebound for DCA. Back to Metz. Metz on the right block. Down low to Blackford. One dribble off the glass. Missed it. Rebound back to Blackford. Puts it back up, and she's going to the line for 2. Foul on Davis County is on Zoe Bean. That's the third one on the interior presence of Davis County, Zoe Bean. That is also Davis County's third. And 2 free throws coming for Amari Blackford, who's had a massive first half. First free throw for Blackford is good. 9 points and 5 rebounds so far for Amari Blackford. Hoagland will check out, and Briley Henry checks back in for Davis County.
I was going to say, see how important Bean is for Davis County, because they left her in after her 2 instead of taking her out, and then she got that third one. And, now Coach is kind of in a bad spot.
Blackford's second free throw, no good. Bugwa puts it up, missed the follow, puts it back up and in. Grace Bugwa off the window and good. And now with no Bean, there really is no rebounding presence for Davis County. Grace Bugwa has got 10 in this one, 29-13. DCA leads by 16. Ball knocked by Blackford in the backcourt, 45 to play in this first half. Lily Hoagland has the basketball. Kennedy Lane has the basketball. Gets a screen from Elliott, right-hand side, between the legs. Steps back to the right wing. Has nowhere to go. Swings it back up to Elliott, who hands it off to Henry. 35 to play now. Henry hands it off to Hoagland. She tries left hand. Spins on Quisenberry. Stops. Ball knocked away. Gets it back and swings it back up top to Lane. Screen left-hand side from Elliott again. Lane works around it. Cut off by Blackford again. 20 to play. Bounce pass to Hancock. Ball on the floor. Lane picks it back up. She works right into the paint. Hop step, goes back up top to Elliott. 15 to shoot now. Elliott goes back to Lane. Fakes a straight on 3, right-hand side. Couple of dribbles down low to Elliott. Lost the basketball. It's on the floor. It's out of bounds. Meyer tries to save it in. It'll stay with Davis County with 6 seconds to play. And Nadia Abrams will check in. So the last 2 offensive possessions will minus, obviously, the bucket by Elliott. But 2 of the last 3, Tim, about 2 minutes of Davis County having the basketball and not even a shot attempt up because of DCA's hounding defense over the last 3 minutes or so of basketball.
So, they're going to put one up now. They got 5.9 seconds left.
Hoagland left baseline will inbound it for Davis County. will swing it up top to Hancock with 5 to play. Hancock hands it back off to Lane. Lane stops, fires a left wing 3. That one's no good. We play one half of basketball. It is DCA 29, Davis County 13 on the KHSA Sweet 16 Network, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Back in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
Truth is more than a concept. It is what makes us different. Truth is where we start and where we finish. It is our curriculum and our extracurricular. It makes us a community, one that leads through serving. If you are looking for academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment, opportunity is closer than you may think. It is easy for you to join our community, Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
At Ephraim McDowell Health, we understand that a medical procedure shouldn't mean leaving behind the little moments that matter most. That's why we bring advanced care right to your community. Because healing isn't just about procedures, it's about being surrounded by the life you've built and the ones who know you best. Ephraim McDowell Health, rooted in community, focused on health. Discover care that keeps you close to home. Visit us today at emhealth.org.
The Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex is fun for everyone. They strive to create a Christ-like atmosphere that's safe, clean, and fun. They offer 2 indoor ice rinks, 3 gymnasiums, and 54 holes of outdoor biblical miniature golf. Celebrate the kid's next birthday at the Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex and includes ice skating, gym rental, and mini golf. For complete details on everything they have to offer, Facebook them at Lexington Ice Center. Lexington Ice Center and Sports Complex, 560 Eureka Springs Drive. They're fun all.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture your favorite Blizzard treat, but this one is being held by someone very special. RE, our Children's Miracle Network Hospitals champion.
Hi!
Miracle Treat Day is Thursday, July 25th. $1 or more of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital and kids like RE. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way.
Support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day, Thursday, July 25th.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
29-13, DCA leads by 16 here at the break. DCA cheerleaders are actually performing here at halftime, and great honor for them to be able to do that. And they actually sent out a school-wide memo, DCA did, to try to move around to the visitor side to support the cheerleaders as they perform here at halftime. Right now, DCA girls basketball putting on a performance as well in the first half, Tim. And we talked about how good this Davis County team is at shooting threes. They held Davis County to 0 for 7, a team that is a 40% three-point shooting team. Some of the looks were good, some of them were challenged, but DCA, it seems as if a concerted effort to make sure they fight through screens. They don't give any sort of separation for a Davis County shooter. 0 for 7 from three-point range. And on the opposite side, DCA, if there was any team that was going to attempt, 7 three-pointers in the first half, it'd be DCA, who's attempted 750 plus this season. Yeah. They've attempted just 5 first-half three-pointers. They're 3 for 5 from three-point range. Grace Bugwa is 0 for 2. The only 2 misses come from Grace Bugwa from three-point range. But Grace having herself a heck of a first half as it is. Grace with 10 points. In this one, Amari Blackford with 10 points, Alea Quisenberry with 6, and Grace Meyer with 3. For Davis County, Kennedy Lane, their leading scorer, has 5. All 5 came in the second half. Zoe Beam with 4, 2 each for Lily Hoagland and for Mackenzie Elliott. 29-13, DCA by 16. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim, has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for Davis County, we have Lily Hoagland with 2 rebounds, Zoe Bean with 4, Molly Hancock with 1, Kennedy Lane with 1, Riley Hayden with 1, and Briley Henry with 2 rebounds. And then over for Danville Christian girls, we've got Grace Bugel with 6 rebounds, Amari Blackford with 5 rebounds, 1 block, Alea Quisenberry with 1 rebound, Grace Meyer with 2 rebounds, and Nadia Abrams with 2, and that's the rebounds and block total for the first half.
DCA 29, Davis County 13. Back in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, 103.9 FM, WHIR.
Start your day the Hardee's way by mixing and matching these specials. You'll enjoy an order of biscuits and gravy, or get a steak biscuit, or get a sausage and egg biscuit. Choose any 2 for just $5. When it's time for lunch, I have a hunch you'll love these great values. Mix and match a hot ham and cheese, or a double cheeseburger, or a chicken tender wrap, or a chili dog. Mix and match any 2. That includes fries and a drink for just $5.99. Hardee's, Shelby Street, Junction City. It tastes like America.
Fun and relaxing. The most beautiful beds of any inn in the world and an elegant world-class dining room. That's what you get at Mountain Harbor Inn Resort in the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. What else do you get? A view from your suite of the beautiful Douglas Lake, caressed by the Great Smoky Mountains, as well as a romantic sunset cruise. When you stay at Mountain Harbor Inn, you're staying at the best. Don't believe me? Let the rankings speak for themselves. Previously named the top 10 resort in the world and a member of the TripAdvisor Hall of Fame. Mountain Inn Resort on the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. Just a 3-hour drive south of Danville.
At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, they believe independence works better together. That's why they partnered with Keystone. Keystone strengthens the agency with industry expertise, relationships, and additional resources that help them better safeguard livelihoods, bolster businesses, and fortify communities, all while remaining locally owned. While working with you get the best of both worlds. Natural resources locally sourced. John Funkhauser says, good luck, DCA Warriors. Bring home state titles.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office. We are also an authorized Savin dealer and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and fax with the most outstanding quality in the market. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street. Best of luck to the DCA Warriors.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7, Monday through Saturday.
Hungry for some Lenten meal specials?
Hi, this is Jimmy letting you know about some of our seafood options, including grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, grilled shrimp, or you can do a combo with grilled tilapia and shrimp, fried jumbo shrimp, hand-battered cod, our delicious hand-battered cod sandwich with fresh French fries. As always, we only use fresh ingredients made to order. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center.
Dine in or take out fresh from our family.
29-13, DCA leads by 16 here at the break. It is an extended halftime instead of 10-minute halftimes like we're used to during the regular season or district or region tournament. It is a 15-minute halftime here during the state tournament, which gives us more of a chance, Tim, to kind of look over some of these stats in the first half. And something that really sticks out to me, looking at these first half stats, DCA, 0 turnovers in the first half. Davis County had 5 of them. Now, DCA's only scored 4 points off of turnovers, so it's not like there's a major difference in the points off turnovers versus Davis County's, but still you can't score if you don't have the ball, and you certainly can't score if you're giving the ball to the other team, and DCA has not done that at all in the first half. They've done a phenomenal job keeping the basketball in their hands. Another thing that sticks out, Tim, game was tied for 27 seconds in the first quarter. It was 0-0. DCA scored the first points with Alea Quisenberry drive. I think it was even sooner than that. It was the first possession immediately in, but maybe it was tied at 2-2 is what it was with 27 seconds into the first quarter. And DCA, after that, took the lead and never relinquished it. Davis County has not led any in the first half. DCA led for 15 minutes and 33 seconds. And we've said it multiple times over the 12th region tournament. We've said dream start for DCA, dream start for DCA. Well, here they are at the half. It's 29-13, Tim, and it's probably easy to say dream start for DCA. You haven't turned it over. A team that is a phenomenal three-point shooting team, the best one in the Sweet 16, hasn't hit a three against you. They haven't ever led in a game for that matter, and things are rolling right now for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, and it's kind of a, I'm wondering too, Joe, really seems like DCA knew what they were going against, because you're talking about they're really guarding the three-point line, just that outside perimeter. You almost wonder if Davis County knew what they had, because almost like every other team that DCA has played, Davis isn't double-teaming Grace Bugwa.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just trying to do man up on her. And so Grace, that's like we talked about during the game, that entry pass is hers all day long if she wants it until they start coming in. So, but the benefit is that the girls are hitting three-point shots, so that's keeping them from really going in on it and crowding down on Grace. Amari Blackford, I thought, had a really good first half. She's, a presence rebounding, and I was trying to look at her points there.
10 points.
Thank you. 10 points for that one. So, I mean, Amari had a really good game. I consider that. They kind of started saying, wait a minute, this girl, we better get somebody on her, but then they forgot about Amari.
Yeah, well, I will say I am shocked that we have not seen Davis County bring the double or even the triple teams that we've seen oftentimes against Grace Bugwa. That's shocking to me that we haven't seen them do that in the first half. Maybe they do in the second half. Now the question is, do they have enough of a run left in them? I mean, they're down 16 in a team. The only way to get out of a slump is to shoot through it. So we know Davis County ain't going to stop shooting threes. Over 7 ain't going to stop them from shooting threes. But they have enough of a run left and enough defensively to stop DCA's offense to give them a chance in the second half. Obviously, from our standpoint, we hope not, right? We want DCA to continue to roll and move on to the next round, where the winner will get Henderson County, who looked really good in a win earlier this evening against Marshall County. But we'll see if Natalie Payne, the Davis County head coach, the former Apollo player, WKU player, was a player herself in 1997 when Apollo made the Final Four of the Sweet 16, what she opts to do with Grace Bugwa in the second half, because single teams ain't cutting it on Grace.
No, it isn't. And, I mean, and hopefully we're hoping to, like, if Davis does have that run, DCA's got enough cushion there that they can kind of absorb that run a little bit and not really have to get, panic or get, high anxiety of trying to hurry up and catch back up. So, that's the benefit. They've been able to work at really long a nice lead in the first half. They should give them a little bit of cushion. Now, we don't want them to play soft. We saw what kind of happened to the boys the other night. They were holding the ball, and all of a sudden an 11-point lead was like they were down by 2 by the time it was over. So just keep doing their thing, but they don't have to feel like they're stressed on this game.
Yeah, I don't think playing soft is in Billy Inman's vocabulary. He wants to score as much as he possibly can, and I don't blame him when you got players like Alea Quisenberry, Grace Bugwa, Paisley Metz. This is a 29-13 lead, and we haven't even talked about Paisley. She hasn't even tipped a shot in the first half, and we'll see if she gets some more open looks there. If Davis County opts to bring the double team on Bugwa, and maybe that's what's going through Coach Payne's mind. You don't want a DCA team that shoots about 30 3-pointers a game to beat you from deep. So we put one player on Grace Bugwa is probably what she's saying. And then you get Grace and Amari Blackford combining for 20 of DCA's 29 first-half points.
Yeah, I was going to say, she might want to change her thought.
Rethink that strategy. 2 minutes away from second-half action. DCA leads by 16 on the KHSA Sweet 16 coverage of DCA Lady Warrior basketball, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Second half coming up in 2 minutes on 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
Cindy Lanham is proud to serve you as your shelter insurance agent in Lancaster. She can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Cindy offers auto, home, life, renters, personal articles, insurance, business insurance, ATV insurance, boat, motorcycle, RV insurance, and farm insurance. Feel free to give Cindy a call and discuss your insurance options today at 859-792-6330. She's located in her new location, 100 North Paulding Street, Lancaster.
time. Step into Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with an array of fresh cargo scents for your car for just $1.99. Tantalizing tarts, $7.99. Delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99. Large jars, $25.99. Grand candy jars for $89.99. And a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across the Boyle County Fairgrounds on the bypass for an exhilarating experience like no other.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Danville Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X for only $279 per month for 42 months. $64.77 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 7,500 lease miles per year. Lease loyalty required. Stock C 25083. Save during the Jeep Celebration event at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Grace Meyer, Grace Bugwa, Amari Blackford, Alea Quisenberry, Paisley Matz on the floor for DCA. They're already on the floor. They're waiting for Davis County to break their huddle. Davis County will send out their same starting 5. That's Zoe Bean, Kennedy Lane, Lily Hoagland, Riley Hayden, and Molly Hancock. And it is Molly Hancock who will inbound the basketball for Davis County on that far side as we begin this second half of play. Hancock will swing it up top to Lily Hoagland in backcourt, with DCA leading by 16 to begin this third quarter. Hoagland hesitates, couple of right-hand dribbles. She'll drive baseline, try to get around Quisenberry. Cut off, swings it back up top to Hancock. Blackford rotates over to Lane. Lane, left wing, 3, way short. And Bugwa chases down the rebound. It's number 7 for Grace Bugwa in this one. Over to Alea Quisenberry, who jogs in the front court. Basketball dribbling in her right hand. She'll drive to the right-hand block. Cut off by Hancock. In the corner to Meyer. Bounces off of Meyer out of bounds. Pass was actually tipped by Hoagland when Hoagland reached up her right hand on the ricochet, the deflection, and came up and bit Meyer on the arm. It's out of bounds, and Grace Meyer taps herself in the chest. That's my fault, although I don't really think that's Grace's fault. Just kind of incidental contact there with the ball hitting her. Top of the circle, Lane works on Blackford. She drives on the block, blocked away by Bugwa, out of bounds. It's off the side of the backboard. Will stay with Davis County. Two teams have never met each other, which is probably not shocking considering the distance between the two teams. We talked about how DCA is 1-1 all-time versus third region teams. Davis County has played a couple of 12th region teams recently as well over the last few seasons. Played Wayne County last year. Around the screen, Kennedy Lane works left-hand side. Hancock is thrown down by Amari Blackford as Blackford crashed into her on the screen. Foul on Blackford is her second. That is DCA's first. Got to go back even further, though, for Davis County. The last time they played a 45th district team 182 games ago in the 2019 season when Davis County played Boyle County and got beat 45-39. When the Lady Rebels were led by Ryan Wiersma. Left-hand drive by Bean, blocked away by Bugwa, who has the rebound. Bean rips it out of her hands, but Bugwa then grabs it back from Bean and goes to Quisenberry, far side. Quisenberry in the front court, hesitates, crossover, kicks it in the corner to Metz. Back up top to Alea Quisenberry, left of the circle, down low to Bugwa, who spins. Now here comes the double team. Back up top to Quisenberry, down low to Bugwa, spins to her right, lays it up, missed it short. Rebound taken by Hayden for Davis County. Hayden goes to Hoagland in the front court. Hoagland will drive right hand off the glass, missed it short. Bugwa has rebound number 9 for DCA and hands it off to Alea Quisenberry. 6:35 to play. DCA 29, Davis County 13. Quisenberry up top to Grace Bugwa. Hands it back off to Quisenberry around the screen. Right-hand side, fires up a 3. Misses short and bounces home for Alea Quisenberry. Shooter's touch for Alea. Little member's touch for Alea Quisenberry, who hits the first 3 in this second half for DCA. She's got 9. It's 32-13. And now the other way, Riley Hayden hits one from, not Riley Hayden. Kennedy Lane hits one from the right-hand side. First 3 Davis County is hitting this basketball game. It's 32-16. DCA by 16. Quisenberry double-teamed in backcourt. Kicks it up to Bugwa. Bugwa swings it near side right in front of us to Grace Meyer, who holds the basketball and swings it back over to Alea Quisenberry, standing on that UK logo. Quisenberry, right-hand dribble, cut off by Hancock. Back to her left, crossover back to her right. She'll drive baseline, got by Hancock and is fouled. Foul on Molly Hancock is her second. They will say it is on the floor. That is Davis County's. I'm trying to find the fouls. There they are, second foul as well. You're in Rupp Arena. You see all these screens and lights flashing at you, trying to find the essentials on the scoreboard right in front of us. That is the first Davis County foul, I should say. And Leia Quisenberry on the right baseline will inbound it for DCA with the Lady Warriors leading by 16. They come into to Bugwa. Bugwa hands it back off to Quisenberry. Quisenberry, one jab step, right-hand side with Hancock on her. Down low to Bugwa, who turns around, swings it to Abrams, left wing. Abrams, entry pass back down low to Bugwa on the left block. One dribble with the right hand, back over to Abrams. Abrams down low to Quisenberry, pass knocked up in the air, back to Bugwa, back to Abrams. Abrams up top to Quisenberry. Quisenberry with a right-hand dribble, Hancock on her, swings it on the far side wing to Abrams. Down low to Bugwa, pass knocked away, taken by Davis County. It is Hayden who has it. She'll drive all the way, right hand, missed the layup, rebound tapped up, taken by Hancock. Hancock to Bean, mid-range jumper, short, and Grace Meyer has it. A couple of good looks for Davis County. Couldn't get either one of them to go, and Meyer clears the rebound for DCA, hands it off to Alea Quisenberry, and Quisenberry comes in the front court, and Billy Inman wants a timeout. Grace Meyer said something to him jogging down the court, and that prompted a timeout for DCA. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's DCA 32, Davis County 16, with 5:03 to play in this third quarter. Back in 1 minute on the Stuart Powell Ford Mazda Sweet 16 coverage of DCA basketball on the Hometown Radio Network.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
Thoroughbred Express Wash wants you to get ready for the race of a lifetime with your chance to win the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Full details coming March 17th. In the meantime, make sure your car looks good this spring with an unlimited membership from Thoroughbred Express Wash. Wash and dry, tires shine, wheel cleaner, high-powered vacuums, all-purpose cleaner spray, fresh microfiber towels, and more. Join the winner's circle and get Derby ready with Thoroughbred Express Wash. ThoroughbredExpressWash.com or Houstonville Road, Danville.
DCA leading by 16, 32-16. Good contingent of DCA fans here, and I see a lot of them enjoying the Rupp Arena ice cream that has become so popular here at the home for the Kentucky Wildcats. They keep on flashing a bunch of them here up on the big screens, and a lot of recognizable faces from every afternoon when I'm picking up my daughter from preschool here at Danville Christian Academy. Grace Meyer will inbound it for DCA. Stands probably about 10 feet, 15 feet away from us or so. Right in front of us, we see Grace's back at number 13 on the back of her jersey. Now Billy Inman comes over, has a word with her. They're waiting officially for them to come back for this media timeout. This Davis County team has had times where they've struggled offensively this year. They've only scored 70 points 9 times this year. DCA has done it 11 times. When you look at games where they scored less than 60 this year, DCA's done that 10 times. Davis County did that 10 times in the first 14 games alone. They did it 21 times total. So this Davis County offense has had some games, obviously, where they shot it really well, but games where they have not been able to hit much either. Usually 3-point shots are going down for them, though. Mets right wing down to Bugwa on the right block. Bugwa spins on Bean, kicks it back over near sideline to Grace Meyer, who hands it off to Quisenberry. She'll drive right hand around Hoagland, beat her to the basket, leaves it down low for Blackford, who's fouled. What a find by Alea Quisenberry. Just slung it over her right hand, right over her head with her right hand when she drove the right block. Blackford was wide open down low. Foul on Davis County is on number 10, Molly Hancock. You got Hancock with 3. You got Bean with 3. And you got Amari Blackford, who gets 2 free throws. First one, good. Amari has got 11. 4:44 to play. DCA by 17 in this one. Second one also good for Amari Blackford. Blackford's got 12. Biggest DCA lead stands at 18 as it is right now. Kenny Lane comes into front court. Blackford picks her up about 35 feet away from the basket with a right-hand dribble. Lane will work right-hand side. Gets a screen from Bean between the legs. Back to her left hand now. Blackford fights through another screen. Over to Bean left wing. Grace Meyer on her. DCA man-to-man defense. Bean works around Meyer. Cut off by Bugwa. Bounce past the Hancock in the paint. Laid it up and in. Good ball movement by Davis County, and now the Lady Panthers want to employ a little full-court press. First bucket by Molly Hancock in this game. And it's tough to full-court press DCA when Alea Quisenberry has the basketball. She's just so quick. Top of the circle in the front court. Quisenberry comes with the basketball between her legs, goes right hand down low to Blackford, swings over to Metz, right wing. Metz is scoreless so far, hasn't even attempted a shot yet. Bugwa down low to Blackford. Blackford spins to her left, hook shot no good, grabs the rebound, puts it back up, and she's fouled. Blackford too strong down low. Foul is on Briley Henry. That's Henry's first. And 2 more free throws coming for Amari Blackford. You mentioned, Tim, in the region tournament how whenever Amari Blackford goes for a rebound, she has a mean look on her face. And you can see that here up close and personal as we sit courtside at Rupp Arena. First free throw by Blackford's no good.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's my ball. I'm taking my ball, and you can't stop me from taking it. And she does. We saw her down here get like 2 offensive rebounds back-to-back and put up a shot.
Second free throw by Blackford, also no good. Rebound tapped out by Bugwa, but it came right to Molly Hancock. Hancock to Hoagland, to Lane, baseline drive, right hand, and one. Quisenberry reached in, made just enough contact, and that'll send Kennedy Lane to the line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul on Alea Quisenberry is her first. And Kennedy Lane, a 78.3% free throw shooter. She leads Davis County in that mark. We'll get a chance at a free throw. Mari Blackford checks out. Nadia Abrams will check in. This 18-point lead with 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Chance to cut down to 13 if Lane makes the free throw. She can't, and Grace Myers done such a good job rebounding this year for DCA. Has the basketball, hands it off to Bugwa, who will give it off to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry, Bugwa, and Metz have played every minute of this game so far for DCA. Quisenberry, right-hand side, fouled about 30 feet away from the basket. Hancock and Hoagland were both in there, and the foul is going to go on Lily Hoagland. That is her second. That is Davis County's fourth. So DCA shooting free throws the rest of the way in this third quarter with 3.5 to play. Meyer comes in Abrams, who makes the catch right in front of Henry, hands it off to Quisenberry. Left-hand drive as Hoagland picks her up. Left wing, down low to Bugwa. In the paint, up top to Abrams. Abrams back down low to Bugwa. Entry pass, double team, back to Abrams. Back down low to Bugwa, and Bugwa lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll stay with DCA with Davis County back behind Bugwa. The ball rolled off her hands and then rolled off of Briley Henry's head out of bounds. And Amari Blackford is back in. Nadia Abrams will check out. A little two-man, or I guess two-woman game in this instance between Abrams and Bugwa. They just kept on tossing it back and forth to each other before the ball went out of bounds. Meyer, right baseline, smacks the basketball. And will come in up top for Bugwa, who makes the catch on the right wing. Turns around, gives it off to Quisenberry. Alea Quisenberry with 9 points in this one. Top of the circle, down low to Bugwa. Left block, spins to her right. Hook shot off the window, and one for Grace Bugwa. And finally, Grace Bugwa got one player on her. They have been double-teaming her most of the second half, as we talked about at halftime. But too deep and too much strength for Grace Bugwa. Alea Quisenberry picks up the assist for Alea. That's assist number 4, and a chance at 3 for Grace Bugwa, who shoots 71.1% from the line. Her free throw's good. Bugwa's got 13, and Davis County will make a substitution. It is Mackenzie Elliott who will check in for Davis County. Nadia Abrams checks back in for DCA as well, and Amari Blackford will check out. So Davis County cuts it down to 14, and then immediately Bugwa with an and one, hits the free throw, back to a 17-point DCA lead with 3:10 to play here in this third quarter. Hoagland left wing as Quisenberry bodies her, picks up her dribble, tries to find somewhere to go with the basketball. Backdoor cut by Hancock at the baseline, stops. Meyer picks her up. Hancock right-hand dribble back over to Lane. Lane left corner. Meyer on her again. Abrams on her as well. Little double team here from DCA as Lane swings it back down low to Hancock. Hancock to a cutting. Hoagland lays it up and in. That's great ball movement by Davis County. 5 passes there, and Hoagland finds herself wide open on the right-hand side of the backboard and the rim. She puts it in off the backboard. She's got 4. It's 37-22. Quisenberry double teamed in backcourt. Comes near midcourt. Kicks it up to Bugwa, who has it. And Bugwa will stop, keep her pivot foot, spin to her right, and hand it back off to Quisenberry with 2:25 to play. Quisenberry down low to Bugwa. On the right block, spins to her right, knocked out of her hands, and she's fouled by Mackenzie Elliott going up for a shot. She'll get 2 free throws. It's foul number 5 on Davis County, and that should stop play for the media timeout under 3 minutes. Foul is on Mackenzie Elliott. That is Elliott's first, and that will indeed stop play with 2:22 to play in this third quarter on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. It is DCA 37, Davis County 22 on the Sweet 16 DCA coverage brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Back in 2 minutes on 103.9 FM, WHIR Danville.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
DCA 37, Davis County 22. Billy Emmon was asking if it was a shooting foul, but it doesn't matter because it is 5 fouls on Davis County. And Grace Bugwa, the 71.1% free throw shooter, has 13 points in this game. Will get 2 free throws. We talked with Billy earlier this morning, and this is so much more than this kind of like the Grace Bugwa show now, as it's been really for the last 3 years at DCA. And, you know, obviously with good reason, because Grace is a phenomenal player, but with Alea Quisenberry playing the way she is, Paisley Metz, who is scoreless in this game, Bugwa makes them both playing the way she has been and hasn't needed to hit any shots really this game, with DCA leading by 17. DCA is 17-0 in games where they have 3 starters scoring double figures or more. In games with less than 3 starters, they're 8-7. Lane drives right hand over top of Bugwa and fouled by Grace Bugwa. Going up for the block. Bugwa missed the block with her left hand and made contact with Kennedy Lane. So 2 free throws coming on Lane. Good news for DCA as Bugwa only has 1 foul. And shooting 2 is Kennedy Lane. Go Lady Warriors from Boyle County State Rep Daniel Elliott cheering on DCA as they go for a run at this state championship. Go Lady Warriors from Boyle County State Rep Daniel Elliott. Nadia Abrams is out. Amari Blackford will check in. Bugwa 15 points, 9 rebounds, a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Second free throw no good. To give her rebound number 10. It's a double-double tonight for Grace Bugwa. She will right-hand it off to Alea Quisenberry, who comes in her front court, handling the basketball for DCA in a 17-point lead. Davis County has struggled from the free throw line as well tonight. They're just 1 for 3. Blackford, left wing, has the basketball again down low for Bugwa. Pass knocked up in the air, taken by Hancock. And Hancock comes in the front court for Davis County. Left wing, they go to Lane. Lane will drive baseline, float over Bugwa, blocked away by Bugwa. And Grace grabs the rebound as well. Rebound number 11 for Grace Bugwa and block number 3. And she hands it off to Alea Quisenberry. 90 seconds to play in this third quarter. Quisenberry, right hand, goes to Blackford, right wing. Blackford down low to Bugwa. Entry pass, 1 left-hand dribble. Back over to Blackford. Fumble the basketball, gets it back, and swings it back up top to Alea Quisenberry. She'll work, right hand on Hoagland. Hesitates, back to her left hand. Crossover, backing out of the basket, back over to Blackford. On the right wing, down low to Bugwa. Entry pass comes right to Bugwa as it was knocked up in the air by Elliott. And Bugwa handled it and easily put it up off the window and good. Grace Bugwa has got 17 in this game. It is 41-22. DCA by 19 with under a minute to play in this third quarter. Lady Warriors exerting their dominance, and they want a date tomorrow night against Henderson County. Up top, Elliott has the basketball. Elliott bounce pass to Henry. Henry almost Lost the basketball out of bounds on that far side. Chases it down, one bounce away from that sideline. They go to Lane. Lane, top of the circle, straight on three. Rolls off the rim, comes off. Rebound tapped up in the air, taken by guess who? Number 23, Grace Bugwa, who hands it off to Alea Quisenberry with 35 seconds to play in this third quarter. Quisenberry in the front court. Billy Inman telling her to slow down. I think he wants to hold for the final shot. Around the screen from Blackford. She'll drive right hand. Never mind. Alea Quisenberry right hand. All the way in off the backboard and good. Whitaker Bank shot by Alea Quisenberry. She's got 11. It's 43-22. Lady Warriors by 21 with 15 seconds to play. Lane, top of the circle. Gets a screen right hand side from Elliott. She'll hesitate. Stops about 15 feet away from the basket. Backs back up. Crosses over Blackford. Floater over Bugwa. Blocked by Bugwa. Rebound taken by Henry. Bounce pass to Elliott. Back over to Lane, right wing, three, good. Right up the buzzer, Kennedy Lane starts the third quarter with a three. She ends the third quarter with a three, but no harm, no foul. DCA by 18 to begin the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute for the fourth. On your home for DCA basketball, the Stewart Powell Ford Mazda Sweet 16 Radio Network.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Dominated an 18-point DCA lead. It's 43-25 as we begin this fourth quarter of play. Some foul trouble for Davis County. Zoe Bean, who has 4 points in this game, 4 rebounds, and also 4 fouls in her 20 minutes of play. She's really the only one in foul trouble so far in this one. No player on DCA side with more than 2 fouls. That's Amari Blackford, who has 2 fouls. But Amari also with 12 points and 6 boards. Bugwa 17 points and 12 rebounds. DCA 67% from three-point range, 50% from the field. Davis County just 33% from the field, 18.2% from three-point range. Again, for a team that shoots 38.4% from deep, and they have not been able to throw it in the ocean from three-point range tonight.
Yeah, it is. We've kind of talked about DCA's defense over the year. I mean, just how they've been really effective. I like the point you hit on a little bit earlier that years past it's been Grace Bugwa as the main figure on this team. She still is a very big figure, but also the other girls are coming up too. Just with the overall, I mean, I think the team defense does great during this game. Paisley Metz, we usually see her sometimes. She could already have 17 points by now, but she's just happy and content doing it on the defensive side.
Yeah, Metz, no points, no field goal attempts, 1 assist, 1 steal. But, again, no need to push the buttons any at all, with DCA leading by 18 to begin this fourth quarter of play. Grace Meyer smacks the basketball on that far side, comes into Alea Quisenberry to begin this fourth quarter of play. DCA needs to milk 18 off the clock and hold on to an 18-point lead. Henry on Quisenberry, double team to the far side. Quisenberry tripped up and fouled by Briley Henry. Metz, Bugwa go over there to help Alea Quisenberry up. Foul on Briley Henry is her second. That is Davis County's first here in this fourth quarter. DCA's Grace Meyer will again inbound the basketball for the Lady Warriors. Go Lady Warriors from Lucretia Mai Gibson, Boyle County PVA, rooting on DCA as they go for a state run at this KHSA Girls Sweet 16. Go DCA Lady Warriors from Lucretia Mai Gibson. Alea Quisenberry backs it up near midcourt. Gets a screen from Nadia Abrams. Crossover by Quisenberry. Loses her defender. She'll drive in. Finger roll blocked away by Bean. Rebound taken by Hayden. Hayden in the front court. Down the court to Henry. Bobble the basketball, and Abrams takes it away, but it bounces off her hands at the baseline out of bounds. And Davis County will keep possession of it. Winner of tonight's game will get Henderson County, who took care of business against Marshall County earlier this evening. It's a 6 o'clock tip-off tomorrow. If it's DCA, we'll have it right here on WHIR. Top of the circle. Right-hand side, Lane, 3, short, rebound up in the air, taken by Henry over top of Metz and Bugwa. Back over to Hoagland. Hoagland in the corner, they go to Bean. Bean, right hand, a couple of dribbles back to Lane around the screen. Left wing, 3, way short. Bean chases that one down in the corner and has it again for Davis County. Up top to Hancock. Hancock, right side, Hoagland, wide open, right wing 3. That one's short. And finally, Grace Bugwa chases down the rebound about 15 feet away from the basket near the free throw line. Rebound came off the front of the rim, and nobody was there to grab it, but it rolled right to number 23. And Leia Quisenberry in the front court gives a thumbs up to Billy Inman. Gets a screen from Abrams, works right-hand side around Henry. She'll drive in, cut off by Hoagland. Picks up her dribble to the free throw line, back over to Bugwa. Bugwa left wing to Abrams. Back up top to Quisenberry, who works near side again with 6.5 to play now. And DCA leading by 18, 43-25 over Davis County in the final game of this Sweet 16 first round. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Quisenberry drives in, and one for Leia Quisenberry. An up and under move with the right hand, and 2 red jerseys collapsed, and all we saw, Tim, was a ball fly in the air and then fall through the hoop.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I didn't even see her put that shot up because she just went in, in the middle of the Davis County defense and threw it up and under, and got the and one. So.
Free throw for Quisenberry is short. Rebound on the left block taken by Kennedy Lane, and Lane quickly into front court. Quisenberry with 13 now for DCA. Lane gets a screen from Hancock. Abrams just fights through it. Crossover right hand. Lane mid-range. Good. It's a good move by Kennedy Lane, who has 15 tonight for Davis County, and she's missed 3 free throws. Could have up to 18 points tonight. She's only 1 for 4 from the line. It's 45-27. DCA leads by 18. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Quisenberry to Abrams, top of the circle. Abrams had Meyer open briefly, but didn't want to attempt to pass in that far left corner, and instead opts to go back to Alea Quisenberry, who backs it up, puts it in reverse back near midcourt. Double team. They go to Abrams. Abrams spins, has it, goes to Metz in the right corner. Metz looking down low for Bugwa. High pass. Bugwa turns around, grabs it back up top to Quisenberry. And Billy Inman again says, slow it down, back it back up near midcourt. That's what his senior point guard does. And now another double team coming from Hoagland. She works near side now. Cut off, goes to Bugwa at the top of the circle, and Billy Inman wants a timeout. Didn't like what he was seeing, and he wants a full timeout. DCA 45, Davis County 27. We'll keep it right here during this full timeout. Go Lady Warriors from Boyle County. Judge Executive Trilly Bottom and the Boyle County Fiscal Court and Judge Bottom staff there at the courthouse rooting on the DCA Lady Warriors as they try to make a run at a state championship. Go DCA Lady Warriors from Boyle County. Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. DCA winners of 7 straight. It is their longest winning streak of the season so far, and their longest winning streak they've had since they won 12 straight from January 30th through March the 9th of last year. So again, when you talk about playing your best basketball going into the state tournament, this is a pretty good example of what DCA's been doing recently.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they've been, like I said, they kind of went through the region tournament. I don't think they were really pressured at all during the region not because the teams were bad, because DCA was really playing very good ball. They're getting the ball to work, and then the girls on the outside, once they collapse, the girls on the wings are hitting their shots. And so, yeah, they're just playing very well team ball right now.
They've been dominant in district play, obviously. In region play, in 12th region play, over the last 2 years, they are 36-1 in their last 37 12th region games. And their last 9 games, they've scored 70-plus in 6 of their last 9. Again, one of them was that Rockcastle County game where they could have scored 70 had they kept their starters in. They didn't. Obviously, with that game out of hand and Rockcastle County subbing out their starters, DCA did as well. The Boyle County game, one of those 3, they did not score 70 in the district tournament. We know that was a completely different offensive game plan for Boyle County in that game. And then Cooper, who literally played earlier today and won earlier today in the Sweet 16. So you're talking the 3 games they didn't play. One of them they could have, but they didn't score 70. I mean, one of them they could have. One of them they only scored 38 because of the offensive game plan. And the other one came against a team who's going to be in the Elite 8 playing tomorrow night in Cooper from Northern Kentucky. So a team that has just been rolling offensively. They've scored over 2,000 points this year, the top scoring team in the 12th region, and flexing their muscles, especially defensively tonight against Davis County, holding them to 27 points with 5:29 to play here in this fourth quarter. Matt's left corner, there's the 3. That one's off the top of the backboard, and Briley Henry has the rebound. First shot attempt by Metz came off a screen. That one appeared to be a desired play call. Meyer steps in front of the pass, takes it away. Meyer bounce pass to Quisenberry, who lays it up right-handed good. Good play by Grace Meyer, who read the pass the entire way. Give Grace an assist, give Alea 15 tonight. It's 47-27, DCA by 20. Hoagland, top of the circle, works right hand, a screen from Henry. She'll hesitate now, drive to the baseline. Quisenberry meets her there, fighting through that Henry screen. Deep on the right wing. Hoagland, crossover, right hand, left hand, between the legs. As she takes time, and Quisenberry does not mind that at all. Bounce pass in the corner to Bean in the right corner. On the right block, down low to Lane, and Lane's fouled. Foul on Amari Blackford. That's Blackford's third. DCA's first player to hit the 3 foul mark is Amari Blackford.
Yeah, Amari really didn't. I mean, of course she didn't need to do the foul, but she didn't do that because she was on one side. Grace Bugel was on the other side. They had plenty of defense around her. She was just trying to make a play happen that wouldn't happen.
Right corner, Lane, baseline drive, floater over Bugwa, good. Kennedy Lane trying to do everything she can to keep Davis County in this game. 17 for the junior, who averages 18.4 a game. 47-29, DCA by 18, 4.5 to play. Near side, Bugwa has the basketball. Swings it over to Metz, wide open right corner. By the time she catches it, Hancock closes in on her. Bounce pass to Blackford, back on the far side to Quisenberry. Quisenberry back near side as Hoagland chases her. Gets a screen from Amari Blackford on the right-hand side. She's fouled by Henry with body contact. Foul on Briley Henry is her third. That is Davis County's third. And Grace Meyer on that far side will inbound it for DCA. Smacks the basketball and will throw it in the backcourt to Alea Quisenberry. Winner of tonight's game plays tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The girls will finish up their tournament with a doubleheader on Saturday. Quisenberry left wing, 3, misses, short rebound. Taken by Kennedy Lane for Davis County, who comes right to left in your radio dial. Lane down low to Hancock, laid it up too hard off the backboard. And Grace Bugwa grabs rebound number 14 in this basketball game. Bugwa goes to Quisenberry, sprinting in the front court with the basketball. She worked left hand around Henry. Right hand to a cutting Bugwa. Following the play, laid it up, missed it high off the glass. Rebound taken by Hancock. Inman thought she was fouled. Now the pass taken away by Blackford. Blackford right hand drive off the glass. She's called for the charge. And that's number 4 on Amari Blackford. Blackford missed the layup. Thought she was at least getting free throws, and the foul went against her. DCA's second, Blackford's fourth.
Yeah, and Billy Inman feels like that Grace Bugel got fouled on the last possession, and then he, of course, he's going to think that wasn't a charge either, which is questionable, charge or block, but either way it is.
Top of the circle, Kennedy Lane, right-hand side, stops, thought about a long 2, instead goes to Bean, sets up on the left elbow, misses too hard. Amari Blackford has the rebound. Henry ties her up, and Blackford and Henry wrestle for the basketball. Possession arrow gives it to Davis County, and Amari Blackford faintly at the beginning of that possession, maybe even heard her in the background yelling, "Coach." She was trying to get Coach Inman's attention, was tugging at her jersey saying, "Coach, I'm tired. Can I get a sub here?" And Nadia Abrams does check in for her. And again, that's the way DCA and Billy Inman play. You can take yourself out and sub yourself back in whenever you feel like going back in. Lane crossover, right-hand floater over Bugel, partially blocked. Hancock has it, goes back in the corner. Floater again from the baseline by Lane's no good. Grabs the rebound again. Turnaround 360 spin. She puts up a layup and is fouled. And a chance for free throws at Kennedy Lane, and Billy Inman screaming down the court for his team to rebound. Foul on Nadia Abrams is her second, DCA's third. And Kennedy Lane with 2 free throws. First one for Lane is good. Kennedy Lane, the junior, with a right shoe that's bright green, a left shoe that's bright yellow. Again, this Davis County team with an improbable run to the state tournament. They had lost to Owensboro Catholic not just 3 times this year. Lane makes her second one. They had lost to Owensboro Catholic 12 times in a row. They hadn't beaten them in a handful of seasons before beating them in the region championship this year. Quisenberry in backcourt, bumped by Bean and fouled. And that's number 4 on Zoe Bean. So 4 on Bean. Sorry, that's number 5 on Bean. I must have missed one. Yeah, Zoe Bean fouls out with 4 points and comes towards the sideline. Gets a high five from Natalie Payne. And with 2:58 to play, Bean fouls out, and that takes us to our media timeout. DCA 47, Davis County 31. Back in 2 minutes on your home for DCA Warrior Basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Truth is more than a concept. It is what makes us different. Truth is where we start and where we finish. It is our curriculum and our extracurricular. It makes us a community, one that leads through serving. If you are looking for academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment, opportunity is closer than you may think. It is easy for you to join our community, Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
At from McDowell Health, we understand that a medical procedure shouldn't mean leaving behind the little moments that matter most. That's why we bring advanced care right to your community. Because healing isn't just about procedures, it's about being surrounded by the life you've built and the ones who know you best. from McDowell Health, rooted in community, focused on health. Discover care that keeps you close to home. Visit us today at emhealth.org.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture your favorite Blizzard treat, but this one is being held by someone very special. RE, our Children's Miracle Network Hospitals champion.
Hi!
Miracle Treat Day is Thursday, July 25th. $1 or more of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital and kids like RE. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way.
Support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day, Thursday, July 25th.
DQ, happy tastes good.
47-31, DCA basketball, 2:55 to play in this fourth quarter. Alea Quisenberry left hand, lobs it down low to Bougwa with the right hand off the glass and good. Whitaker Bank shot for Grace Bougwa. And Grace has got 19 in this one, assist number 5 for Alea Quisenberry, 49-31. Left corner, Hayden has the basketball. She's hit one of the 2 3-pointers that Davis County has tonight. Hoagland, right wing, 3, that one's good. They finally hit one, 3 of 15 now from 3-point range is Davis County. Lily Hoagland has got 7 in this game. 49-34. Grace Meyer has the basketball near side, double teamed, sorry, not double teamed, but has a defender on her. That's Hoagland, and she hands it off to Bougwa. Bougwa near midcourt and will toss it over to Nadia Abrams on the far side. Abrams back up top to Alea Quisenberry, double team. Now she swings it back up top to Abrams, left corner, wide open 3 for Meyer, misses short. Rebound comes out, tapped down to the floor, taken by Kennedy Lane, and Davis County has the basketball. Davis County in the front court, far corner, Hayden, 3, good. Back-to-back for Davis County. First by Hoagland, now one for Hayden. And it's 49-37. DCA's lead suddenly is down to 12 points with 1:48 to play. Quisenberry in the front court. Kicks it in the corner again. Meyer thought about a 3 this time. Passes it up. Back down low to Quisenberry. Quisenberry lobs it to a cutting Bougwa who's wide open. Lays it up and in. Whitaker Bank shot for Grace Bougwa. And Billy Inman wants a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here. Bougwa with 21 in this game to go along with 14 rebounds. And DCA's lead back up to 14 with 1:38 to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. It certainly appears, Tim, as if DCA's headed for a date tomorrow night against the second region winner, Henderson County. We were listening to the Henderson County, Marshall County broadcast driving up here. Interestingly enough, the girls' Sweet 16, as the boys is a blind draw. But the first region played the second region, the Region 1 winner versus Region 2 winner. That was Henderson County, Region 2 winner that did win against Marshall County earlier. Out of all the teams in the Sweet 16, it's Henderson County who has the longest streak for most consecutive appearances in the Sweet 16. This is their 7th straight year as the second region winner. So regardless of what graduating class it is, Henderson County finds a way to make it here. And DCA, who has never played Henderson County in school history, as they've never played Davis County, tonight, their opponent tonight will certainly look like they've got a chance against the Henderson County Lady Colonels tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Davis County has the basketball with 1:35 to play, and DCA leading by 14, 51-37. Hoagland, right-hand side, hands it off to Henry. Henry, top of the circle. Meyer meets her. She digs that shoulder into Meyer, kicks it back over to Hancock in the left wing. Hancock, 3 dribbles, bounce pass back up top to Hoagland. She'll work around the right-hand side, hands it back off to Kennedy Lane. Lane's been the big scorer tonight for Davis County, 19 for Kennedy. Screen from Henry, right-hand side again. She'll work, falls down. Abrams is there, ball loose on the floor. Comes out to Quisenberry. Alea in the front court trying to beat Henry down the court. She lays it up and is fouled hard as Quisenberry goes crashing back behind the basket. Foul on Davis County will give Alea Quisenberry 2 shots, and it is on number 14, Briley Henry. That's her 4th. Good play by Nadia Abrams, getting down on the floor, kind of smacking the basketball around, and when the ball rolled away, it rolled right to Alea Quisenberry's hands. Actually just showed on the big screen here at Rupp Arena. First free throw by Alea is short. They showed Alea's dad and her brother Tavy Quisenberry, of course, the Mr. Football winner who played at Boyle County, who is now enrolled at UK. I'm not sure that the camera operators even knew who he was. He just is here watching his sister play, but we looked up at the screen and noticed Tavy Quisenberry here watching Alea play in the Sweet 16 game. Second free throw is no good. Rebound off of Bugwa's hands, so Alea misses them both. Down the court, taken away by Amari Blackford, who goes to Alea under a minute to play. Quisenberry into the paint, right hand, high off the glass. Put it home for Alea Quisenberry. 17 for Alea. It's 53-37. DCA by 16. Left-hand drive by Hoagland, and now Natalie Payne, the Davis County head coach, wants a timeout. See if it's a 30 or a full. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 46 seconds to play. DCA 53, Davis County 37. Lady Warriors going to win their 8th game in a row, move to 26-7, and most importantly, they're going to move on to the Elite 8 round and win their first ever state tournament game in school history, regardless of the sport.
Yeah, and I'm looking up here at the points right now scored, and we do have our 3 DCA ladies in double figures. And when you're talking about, what was it, like 17-0?
Yeah, they will be 18-0 after tonight when players, at least 3 players, I should say, score in double figures. So that's going to improve their record to 18-0 and 8-7 when less than 3 players score in double figures. Davis County with wholesale changes. Checking in number 12, Maddie Brown. Looks like number 72. No, sorry, that's number 22. And now DCA is going to make changes as well. Izzy Perez will check in. Shuna Dang, Tatum Boyd, Bella Bradshaw, and Annalise Jochi will all check into the next dead ball for DCA. Davis County, they kick it in the left wing to number 25, Madeline Jarbo. Jarbo goes up top to Barron. On the left wing to Mackenzie Elliott, the only one in who has already played this game. Her three's good. On the left wing, Mackenzie Elliott holds up the 3 goggles as well. She hits from deep. She's got 5, 53-40. DCA leads by 13. Quisenberry comes in the front court now. Billy Inman wants a timeout. Or do they call it a traveling violation? They call it a walk-in on Alea Quisenberry instead of the timeout. But the turnover by DCA will allow DCA to make subs. Shuna Dang, Bella Bradshaw, Annalise Jochi, Izzy Perez all check in for DCA, and Tatum Boyd as well. Couldn't see Tatum. It's actually kind of tough to see down here from some perspective with Billy Inman walking the sideline.
But we can see Shuna.
Yeah, Shuna's easy to spot. 6'10" is what they have her listed as. Pass in the backcourt, taken away by Davis County. And as Davis County's Corey Harrington Posey was falling out of bounds, saved the ball in, but kicked it across the court. And the ball bounces out of bounds. And now Madeline Jarbo checks back in for Davis County. And number 21, Jenna Stewart, the sophomore, will check out. Nadia Abrams is in. Emma Lofton will check in as well. Emma's going to check in for Shuna Dang. So Shuna at least gets a couple of seconds on the floor in a state tournament game. And Izzy Perez checks out as well.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's trying to do is get, at least get all the girls a little bit of time on the floor, because if it is a close game, they can't get it.
Nadia Abrams in backcourt with 15 to play. Abrams double-teamed, trying to work around Jarbo. Kicks it into front court to Tatum Boyd. Boyd chases it down, now lost the basketball on the floor as Boyd gets tied up with Reese Whiteside. Davis County freshman who checked in the left elbow. Possession arrow will keep it with DCA with 9.8 to play. And now more changes for Davis County. Number 21, Jenna Stewart checks back in. And number 23, Reese Whiteside will check out for Davis County. Bella Bradshaw on the near side comes into Abrams. Abrams has the basketball. She's double-teamed near midcourt. Backs it back up near midcourt. Now tied up from behind as Davis County and that's Corey Harrington Posey and Nadia Abrams get tied up with 4.5 to play. Possession arrow now gives it to Davis County. Lady Panthers aren't giving up yet, are they?
No, they're not. I mean,
they've gone deep on their bench, too.
Yeah, the girls that they brought in, they want to play. They want to make a showing. Madeline
Jarbo kicks it in the backcourt where it's taken by Maddie Barron. Last second shot is no good. DCA 53, Davis County 40. Lady Warriors ahead to the Elite 8. Next up, Henderson County tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball. The KHSA Sweet 16 run presented by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda in Danville.
I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg. Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? And I can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call me today, 734-4400, or simply stop in. We're located at 116 West Poplar in downtown Harrodsburg. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Give us a call at 734-4400. Goldie Financial, member SIPC.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Start your day the Hardee's way by mixing and matching these specials. You'll enjoy an order of biscuits and gravy, or get a steak biscuit, or get a sausage and egg biscuit. Choose any two for just $5. When it's time for lunch, I have a hunch you'll love these great values. Mix and match a hot ham and cheese, or a double cheeseburger, or a chicken tender wrap, or a chili dog. Mix and match any two. That includes fries and a drink for just $5.99. Hardee's, Shelby Street, Junction City. It tastes like America.
Fun and relaxing. The most beautiful beds of any inn in the world and an elegant world-class dining room. That's what you get at Mountain Harbor Inn Resort in the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. What else do you get? A view from your suite of the beautiful Douglas Lake, caressed by the Great Smoky Mountains, as well as a romantic sunset cruise. When you stay at Mountain Harbor Inn, you're staying at the best. Don't believe me? Let the rankings speak for themselves. Previously named the top 10 resort in the world and a member of the TripAdvisor Hall of Fame. Mountain Inn Resort on the lake in Dandridge, Tennessee. Just a 3-hour drive south of Danville.
At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, they believe independence works better together. That's why they partnered with Keystone. Keystone strengthens the agency with industry expertise, relationships, and additional resources that help them better safeguard livelihoods, bolster businesses, and fortify communities, all while remaining locally owned. While working with you, you get the best of both worlds. Natural resources locally sourced. John Funkhauser says, good luck, DCA Warriors. Bring home state titles.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Final score, DCA wins it over Davis County by a score of 53-40. DCA's largest lead in this basketball game at one point was 21. That one came late in the third quarter. Actually got outscored in the fourth quarter, DCA did, but they were basically just trying to nurse that 21-point lead, and that successfully beating Davis County 53-40. Grace Boogle with a massive game, 21 points. Alea Quisenberry 17. Amari Blackford with 12. Grace Meyer had 3. Paisley Metz was scoreless, attempted just one shot in the game tonight, but again, DCA didn't need much from Paisley with the way that Amari, Alea, and Grace were playing in this one. DCA runs their record to 18-0 when they have 3 players score at least double figures this year. For Davis County, they're led in scoring by Kennedy Lane, who had 19 points. Everybody else in single digits for Davis County. 7 for Lily Hoagland, 4 for Zoe Bean, 3 for Riley Hayden, and 2 for Molly Hancock. Those are the Davis County and DCA offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for Davis County, we have Lily Hoagland with 3 rebounds, Zoe Bean with 5 rebounds, 1 block, Molly Hancock with 6 rebounds, Kennedy Lane with 3, Riley Hayden with 4, and Briley Henry with 5 rebounds. And then over for DCA girls, Grace Bugel had 14 rebounds and 5 blocks. Amari Blackford had 7 rebounds, 1 block. Alea Quisenberry had 1 rebound. Grace Meyer had 4 rebounds. And then Nadia Abrams had 2, and that's the total for the game.
Final score again, DCA 53, Davis County 40. We'll step aside for one last break, come back, and we'll put the finishing touches on this broadcast and tell you about tomorrow as DCA will take on 2nd Region champ Henderson County tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Back after this on the Hometown Radio Network.
I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg. Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? And I can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call me today, 734-4400, or simply stop in. We're located at 116 West Poplar in downtown Harrodsburg. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Give us a call at 734-4400. Goldie Financial, member SIPC.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
Final score, DCA 53, Davis County 40. Lady Warriors shot 50% from the field tonight, 4 from 9 from three-point range for 44.4%. Did miss half the free throws, though, 9 for 18 from the free throw line. So
that's a big thing that I noticed that from other games. They usually don't miss very much from the free throw, but they did tonight.
Davis County shot just 35.6% from the field, 29.4% from deep, so about 10 percentage points less than what we typically have seen Davis County shoot on their team average this season, and they only shot 6 free throws. Kennedy Lane shot all 6 of them, and she went 3 for 6 from the line tonight. Again, DCA runs their record to 26-7. Davis County's record drops to 21-13. And tomorrow night, it is 2nd Region champ Henderson County, who has been here 7 consecutive seasons, who will take on DCA tomorrow night. We'll have it live for you with a 6 o'clock tip-off, a 5:30 pregame, right here on your home for DCA basketball, 103.9 FM, WHIR. Our thanks to Stuart Powell Ford Mazda and their title sponsorship of tonight's Sweet 16 basketball game. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls, Robert Wagner, our general manager, Tim Holland, our color commentary and stats, and our thanks to you for listening the old-fashioned way on 103.9 FM WHIR or the new-fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. Final score, once again, DCA 53, Davis County 40. Grace Bugwa goes for 21 points and 14 rebounds in tonight's game. Alea Quisenberry 17, Amari Blackford 12 to pace DCA to their first ever school win in the KHSA Sweet 16 tournament. God bless. Have a great, fun, and safe Thursday evening. We'll see you live tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here on your home for DCA basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
The Stuart Powell Ford Sweet 16 High School Basketball Tournament on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Stuart Powell Ford, Himes Body Shop, Good Neighbor Pharmacy, DOE Danville Office Equipment, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, The Parthenon Greek American Eats, Shelter Insurance, Cindy Lanham Agent, Monticello Banking Company, Lexington Eye Center, McDonald's Restaurant, Ephraim McDowell Health, Remax of Danville, Tammy Carr Agent, Goldie Financial, Johnson Pullman Insurance Agency, Hardee's Restaurant, Mountain Harbor Inn, Papa's Truck Stop and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's